Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, man? Hey, welcome to the weekend. It's a cool Saturday evening, episode 24. I got my broadcast bro, Eddie B. He's off the road. He working some golf tournaments. Like I said, hey, we just don't talk about it. We do this. He's on. So, we're going to get this thing kicked off. All right, my bro.
What's happening?
All right, all right. Yes, sir. We're gonna have Eddie B on in a minute,
Word.
but I'm just gonna go ahead and kick this thing off. So what's up, everybody? I'm Scott Michael Talk. This is Ro, Robin Reese, Blue Fi. You know what it is? Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
heard?
So thank you. Yes. So everybody, thank you guys again tuning in. We got all the top topics in sports, viral, entertainment, any wild shit that pop up. We're gonna talk about it. It's authentic, true things that we love to talk about. So share, like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It will be in the captions. And man, how's your weekend going so far, bro?
Man, exactly how I like it. Quiet and isolated, baby.
Okay.
Exactly how I like it.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I got out a little bit today. You know, the weather finally smoothed out and stuff. It wasn't raining and all that good stuff. Been in the house, the rain and all that stuff. So yeah, it's been a nice day. Been a nice ass day.
I dig it.
Yeah, yeah. Um, well, we're gonna go ahead and get right to it, man. We can get right to it. So, I had hit you up because, you know, at the Cam Newton interview, right?
hmm
Were you able to check it out?
I tried to
Like
look
little
for it
snippet?
and I couldn't find it. Give me the cliff notes and I can kind of roll with it.
Well, no, well, I was asking about it because, well, I'm gonna talk about OJ Simpson first, but I just want to know where you was on that. But I'll give you the cliff note. We'll get into it. We'll get
Gotcha.
into it.
Look,
So yeah, right. OJ Simpson, he passed. Um, hey, he was battling cancer. I didn't know because he had been doing the it is what it is for the last broadcast with Cam and Mace for the last few months. So I know he's a guy that I get it. Like like, hey, I'm working. I don't want you to feel this way about me, whatever. But he did he shined a good light on himself. Ooh, I'm sweating. All right, what's good, my guy?
Eddie B.
Yo,
Yes, yes, sir.
going on,
Well,
y'all?
hey, what's up, man?
Dog
Sweating
shit's hard.
out here. Okay. Hey, well, now that I got you in here, so I was just talking about OJ Simpson, his legacy. Last few months, he been on. It is what it is with Cam and Mace, and not gonna lie, like he gave us a look at OJ pre '94. He was very informative, like he had been on NBC breaking down games. He showed a charismatic side of himself, right? He would joke with Cam and Mace, and you guys know how that podcast is. They joke, they play the pause game. OJ would pause with him. So it was a good, honestly, like it was a good look, regardless of what people feel about OJ Simpson. It was like a really good look that the last few months of his life, he was seen in that light, like how we saw OJ pre '94. You know. Now, of course, we got to talk about '94. We all know what happened. With his, allegedly, um, the double homicide, his wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, Ron Goldman. We know that trial was crazy. It put court TV on the map. CNN and all these places are 24 news cycles because of OJ Simpson. So, what, anything you guys got to add or like to him, and so I won't just be kind of like rambling on or whatever.
I mean, I don't really got nothing else to add from what you said, because that's it. Only thing I would add is some people believe he did it, some people believe he did it,
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, the man passed away. Rest in peace. That's it.
yeah, bro.
Kind of on the same page with Eddie B. Like, regardless of guilt or innocence, you know, he's gone now, right?
Yeah,
And just from the human aspect, just out of respect, it's like he's gone. Let him rest in peace. I know some people are rejoicing and dancing out in the middle of the street and so on and so
yeah,
forth. And I would never say that people can't have feelings, because I have my feelings about certain topics that others may not be able to relate to.
hmm
I personally feel like once a person's gone, let them go.
yeah,
That's just my personal standpoint on it. Like, you can have your feelings, fine, cool, but at the end of the
right,
day, that's somebody's loved one. That was somebody's dad, somebody's brother, somebody's uncle, so on and so forth.
exactly,
Just out of the
exactly.
respect of life, they're gone. Let them go.
Yeah, I saw a lot of ugly comments, a lot of ugly uh people do stuff for likes and follows and little TikTok videos, and somebody got rest in peace and he's still getting chased in the Bronco. Like, really, y'all? Like, all right, now we all shall perish from this earth one day. So be careful about what you say. Like, we all gonna leave this mug one day. Don't act like we all sin differently.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that was real ugly to me. And Caitlyn Jenner on Twitter talking about good riddance. Do you really want to go down your background, buddy? Do you really want to go down your background?
Look, this is what people don't like to take into account, regardless of what it is that you do or don't believe in. Uh, we all gonna have our day of reckoning. We
Right.
all gonna have
I
to,
don't.
yeah, we
Yeah.
all gonna have to stand accountable for everything that we did or didn't do, say or didn't say during this short journey that we call life here on earth. So,
Right.
you know, sometimes you just got to choose your words wisely. So,
Listen. Now, I brought up Caitlyn Jenner. Now you do know. I guess got to be careful online.
Man,
She
fuck that.
unalived.
Fuck that.
I'm about to get to it. All right. Well, she unalived somebody a few years ago in a car wreck,
I get
and
that.
she paid a set. She got sued, and she paid a civil suit the same way O.J. Simpson paid and lost a civil lawsuit and paid the family's money, paid like 800 grand.
mm.
So, and that person is not here. So yeah, like, you the last mofo that need to be talking about anybody getting away with talking about good riddance or somebody getting away. Yo, you the last one. That's one thing I had to get that shit out there. I had to get that shit out there. When I saw that, I'm like, wow, really, dude. But anyway, that's and yeah, regardless of what, like you said, bro, regardless of what you feel, what he didn't do it. Because I remember, I'm old enough to know. I remember I was in the 7th grade when the verdict came down. Bro, they stopped school. Like, we was like doing math. We were doing math or something, and they stopped school. Every school, I don't know about anywhere else. They wheeled in the television, and they stopped school. We watched the verdict. Everybody, cause let's be real, we was 0 and 800. That verdict, we was 0 and 800 because we had never gotten a fair legal shake. So you have people that feel on that side of it, like, yo, we got a fair shake, and then of course people on the other side that feel that he did it and he got away with it. So like I said, so however people feel, like I said, I'm old enough to remember we watched it in school. So like I said, rest in peace, O.J. Simpson. I I don't know I don't know him to even have a ill word to say about him. So, you know, so like I said, I just like that he was shown in another good light because he was on Cam and Mace sports show. So at least, you know, we got to see a pre-94 side of him. So that's my 2 cents about the whole thing. But I'm gonna ask you, Eddie, were you able to catch the Cam Newton interview?
I saw a little bit of it. I didn't see all of it because that bitch was almost like 3 hours long. But yeah, I caught some.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was long as hell.
Bro, I'm trying to catch up on my rest because I told you already. Fucking next month, I'm fucked because I'm gonna be gone from the 8th till probably the end of July because we got the one in Jersey that I'm doing. Then we got the one in Texas and Fort Worth.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, we got ACC in Tahoe. And
damn. Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna be
moving,
man. Yeah, that scared you.
The back.
Yeah, like I said, y'all. Hey, we just don't talk about it. We in it. Just don't talk about it. But the basis of it, like I sent you guys the text and stuff, is that it was a part in the conversation where he broke down the racial indifferences or the racial biases within the NFL, because he made up a good point. He was like, okay, he's asked, do you want to still continue to play football? He said, yeah, I would like to. I'm still working out to play quarterback. And obviously, it's like, yo, well, you're 35-ish. Like, yo, like, you might need to let it go. But then he made a real interesting point. Well, you can bring me in as a backup. You got other 35-year-olds, they playing 35, 36, 37 years old, they playing. I could be a backup. I can teach a young quarterback.
I got two.
What's up?
Two words.
Oh, you got some umbrella. I mean, it's got some balloons.
2 words. Tom Brady.
My point. 2 words, 1 name. Okay, so check this out. So he said, yo, why can I be a backup? He said, well, Cam, you may be a distraction. He said, how? He said, look, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to do my work. I'm going to help somebody out. If I get to play, I get to play, whatever. Cool. Boom. So here's the part about it. You see some of his whiter contemporaries, they get a shot. Then you also get not just shot, even that. So because, like I said, he said, yo, well, what about retirement? You know, you can go into broadcasting. He said, all right, but only if the money's right. You said, well, you have to work towards getting that money. He said, well, hold on. I was a better quarterback than Tony Romo. They gave him the sun and the moon.
He ain't lying.
Right? You know, Cam was the first pick, MVP, Heisman, national champion, went quarterback to the Super Bowl. All right. You know? So I would just... So, and then he was like, then he brought up a real good point. And this, you know, I'm breaking it down to give him some points. So here's where I want you guys to really chime in. He said, if you put my resume on Dan Orlovsky, where do you put Dan Orlovsky? You might put him on Monday Night Football. So that's what I was saying about the, you know, even in this day and age, there still is that racial bias or whatever. So thoughts, feelings, comments?
No, he's right to a point.
Okay.
Because yes, his resume looks amazing on paper, but you have to remember he blew up Carolina when he got there. He put all those stats on Heisman, all that shit.
Yeah.
But then after that first, second year, kind of dwindled off.
Okay.
You see what I'm getting at? Like,
Okay.
if he kept that momentum going, fuck yeah. He could go over fucking Dan. He could fucking be in the booth making fucking $400 million a year. But I feel like it was his ego that got boosted up too much, and after that first year, he was like, oh, I could do anything. And then he just kind of dwindled back down. If he kept that momentum going all day, fuck yeah. But because you already know, I'm a Panthers fan. I've been a Panthers fan since I've been a kid.
Yeah.
And when he came in, I'm like, yeah, this is our year. I sounded like a fucking cowboy.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah.
But after that, he just dwindled down. So I agree with him, but I don't agree with him. Because, I mean, there are other black quarterbacks that are still doing great. Look at Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Like, so that's how I feel about it.
You good with a row?
I would venture to say that this boils down to a marketing and image. Because although I see nothing wrong with how Cam carries himself, the way that he is authentic and true to himself.
Yeah. I love that about him.
And you know what I'm saying? You know, like what's not to love about someone who is really themselves, right? But to the powers that be, those who are writing these checks, is that what they're looking for?
Bingo.
Now, does it happen to be a black man saying this? Yes. And so race can potentially be a factor, absolutely, because, you know, anything that can be seen as a divisor, anything that can be a category, you know, people are going to pay attention to it, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, is he what I like to call the check cutters? Is he what the check cutters are looking for?
Nope.
That's it.
Because he could know, because he can know football. He can know football like the back of his hand. He could have all the knowledge that one man could possess about the sport, right?
Bro, he got too much mouth. That's why they don't like him.
Yeah, they don't like us when we talk our stuff.
Is it that he has
they love
too
us
much
to
mouth?
be quiet. Just take your black ass out there and throw the football.
Is it that he has too much mouth, or that mouth is just saying too much of what they don't want to hear, or what they might be ashamed of?
It's what they don't want to hear.
See, because there are very outspoken non-black like podcast hosts.
Oh yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
And right, you know what I'm saying? Like there are people who are not of our color who are very outspoken. They get applauded.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
as long as they're loud and outspoken about what the check cutters agree with, that's the question.
Excuse me. Yeah. Hey, all I know is Aaron Rodgers said I take hallucinogens in the off season.
Nobody
lied about being vaccinated. Yeah, ayahuasca, whatever it's called, and I didn't get a lot about getting vaccinated, and said Jimmy Kimmel was on the Epstein list, and all right, don't matter. He's Aaron Rodgers, right? Can you imagine if Lamar, Kyler Murray, whoever, name one, said, yo, in the off season, I'm taking ayahuasca and I'm locking myself in a cave for 2 months, whatever the hell, a week or whatever. What? Boy, they couldn't kick that. Man, get out of here. They couldn't kick that Negro out quick enough.
Kicked out with a.
And that's what you were saying about. Yeah, if Cam, even with the clothes, you know, people get on about the outfits, whatever. They're you know what, they'll rock with the clothes. It's just that when we say, hey, I'm the man. With our chest out, it makes them uncomfortable. Cam Newton makes a lot of people uncomfortable. And when, like you said, it was like boom, boom, boom. When he was no longer like MVP Cam, like you said, Eddie, it was like, boy, they couldn't wait to roll his ass up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, all right, he's not here no more. All right, now we got the yeah. So I definitely
He wasn't putting up the numbers, and he was talking out his mouth. And the people that signed them checks, they said, "Fuck that."
yeah, they couldn't wait to get rid of him. And he had the shot. I say he would have been all right in New England if he hadn't caught COVID. He was doing all right. He caught that COVID. He was never the same. But that was just, and then the little stretch there, and when he went back to Carolina. But that's he could be good for a locker room. But like you said, do you want him? Like, say you got a young bull out there, year 3, year 4, and Cam in his ear, and you got, man. They're like, oh shit, what did Cam tell you today?
Oh.
What did he say to you? No. No, they couldn't let that. It was, and that's why I was saying, man, it's race. It's, are you confident, not cocky? But like I said, I just see, Tom Brady. Tom Brady out his mouth said, he's not opposed to a late season comeback this upcoming season. Not opposed to it. Really? So let's not act like,
right.
Y'all let in who y'all want in.
Hey,
did you see that?
Brady almost this many years old in Roman numerals.
Right.
Hell, he almost 50 years old.
50 years old. Because he'll be turning 47 in August. Oh yeah, in August. Yeah, I did my research.
That's why I'm like, it don't matter.
Wow.
Race, as long as you keep your body adaptable to the conditions that you're going to be playing in, the cold, the bruising, the beating, the battered, you could do it till
that man ain't trying to take no hit.
You die. And you already know Brady gonna do it till the day he died. He don't give a fuck. So if Cam want to do it, go ahead and do it. Even if he a backup quarterback, hey, I'm with it.
Man, look, Tom Brady, like I said, it's that's the thing, is not the same. So he goes out and said he's not opposed to a late season comeback where he could possibly like I said, obviously filling in for an injury or whatever to the 49ers. He even said the Patriots.
I don't see him going. He might have said that, but I think he said that just for show, because I don't see him going back.
Well, show or no show, it's the thing. It's the reason. He can come out and say, if the opportunity presents itself at 47, but if I'm 34 and I say, well, man, the opportunity presents itself, and you will take one guy and say, oh, word, bet, and then you look at another guy and say, no, I really don't know. Come on, man, come on. That's, man, one of the young bulls will cripple Tom. Man, he better go to the San Francisco 49ers. He got big Trent Williams on the left hand, on his blind side. If he gonna do it, he better go out there. Make sure nobody hit him. Shoot, I guess he got divorced and just said, I'm out here.
I'm out here. Hey, he ain't got nothing better to do.
He said, I ain't got. Look, Giselle wanna run off with the karate guy, with the karate man.
I got my
you want to run off
if they need to.
Yeah, okay, you want to run off with the karate man. I bet. I just I'll go back and play again, since I'll go out there out in the bay or wherever throw the rock around, get me some new hoes, you know, all that good.
Wow. Wow.
I'm just saying. But Cam can't he can't even get into the training camp. But that's like I said, hey, when you look like this as opposed to looking like that, that's what you get.
Mm.
Shut up, boy. Go run that ball. Shut up, boy. Go throw that ball. That's how they look. Yeah. Yeah. Go throw that ball, boy. Yeah. And he's feeling it. That's all, he's feeling it. He's like, dang. Yeah. And we talk about, like you said, you talk about noise. Aaron Rodgers was on the short list of RFK Jr. putting him as an independent running mate.
I remember we talked about that.
Yeah. You a whole quarterback in New York, and you're on the short list of being a running mate to be vice president. You taking hallucinogens in the off season.
Stranger things have happened.
And loud, wait, and loud about it. But Cam Newton can't say, I'm Superman, I'm that dog, I'm that, you know what I'm talking about? No, go away, boy. I just want this stuff to be fair sometime, man. I want this stuff to be fair.
Cam ain't the one that nicknamed himself Superman. That nickname
I know that
came about because of the way he was playing.
But bro, I just want. Look, I know fair is a place they judge pigs and eat candy apples, but damn, sometimes, damn, right. Can we get a little equity?
You right,
man. That's all. That's why I brought it up. Like I said, I knew it was a long interview when I reached out to y'all. Like I said, man, I was trying to get y'all just to check out those clips where they got into that subject because it's such a talking point because we saw Colin Kaepernick take a knee in 2016 and he got completely blackballed and ran out of the league for standing up, for making a sign of protest against police brutality against us, and they ran his ass up out of here. But yet, then you get somebody on the other side, and then they say, "Yo, I support this. I support something that's not popular." And then, all right, well, hey, as long as he's throwing touchdowns, like what we do this at? Yeah. So, hey, yeah, yep.
How it always happens.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, speaking of maybe fair or not fair, did y'all look at that little ass statue they gave Allen Iverson? I don't know what that little ass, the little statue, the little.
I didn't get a chance to look at that.
Bro.
Is it a life-size version?
Huh?
Is it a life-size version of him?
No. Wait, what you mean by life size? Like 6 feet tall?
His actual height. Because remember, he's short.
I know. No. That's why I said no. I was just trying to figure out. No, it's not 6 feet tall. No.
Nah, I ain't get.
It looked like a big. It looked like a big trophy. Man, look.
Hey, you gotta see it for yourself, man.
Yeah, you got it. All right. I'm gonna say.
Let me get off.
I'm gonna say.
Look at it because I gotta see this. I gotta see it.
Okay, I'm gonna say two things, and then I'm gonna take off. Then I'm gonna let you take off on it. For one, anybody know about statues? They see the he know the dimensions of the statue before they construct it, mold it, and roll it out. So that's one thing. So he knew it wasn't gonna be a huge statue. And to Champ, I see Champ in the comments, and I also saw Charles Barkley's statue isn't big either. But damn, Charles Barkley statue was bigger than that. They don't. Ooh, excuse me. They don't do like what they do in L.A., where Kobe's statue was like 10 feet tall, and Shaq and Magic, Magic and De La Hoya, and all those guys, and Asia Wilson got a beautiful statue outside of South Carolina University. That thing is huge. So I'm like, damn, if he got, and then she got one. Michael covers the whole United Center doing the. Man, what's your Ro, you saw it though, right? You saw it though, right?
I did.
What what you?
You know what?
My bad.
Was it that bad?
I think so.
It was that bad. God damn. Oh man.
Given what AI did for the 76ers organization, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I feel like the statue could have been a little bigger. Like it's like, I don't know, maybe it was the angle of the picture that I saw. Like he's looking dead in the face of the statue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like AI didn't even have to reach up to pull the cloth off to do the unveiling. He's just right, like he pulling off a bed sheet or something.
Yeah. Right. Like you take like a car cover, like you taking the car cover off.
Seriously.
That's fucked up.
Seriously.
That's fucked up.
Right.
And what was that?
That's fucked up.
Oh, bro, it's like okay. If they don't give out like ginormous statues and all that stuff, right?
Right.
But still it's like, okay, for the impact for that city, the organization, him winning the MVP for that organization, him carrying 4 other motherfuckers, he carried the whole team on his back. Let's be real, it was Shaq, Kobe, the Lakers against AI. Let's keep it a buck. The first game, bro, in game 1, the step over game, AI had to damn near drop 50 to win that game.
That was so distracting.
And it was not humanly he would have had to average 50 points in that series to have a remote chance of winning. Because he dropped, what was it, like 47 in game 1 just to win that game? And then they just beat the hell out of him the other 3 games. They said, no, you're not gonna go bonkers on us again.
Right.
And they just, they put Kobe on him. If he got off of Kobe, Shaq was laying him on his back. No, did he? But like they was beating up on him pretty good, man. So Eddie,
but he
man,
still balled out for that short moment.
Yeah, he still balled out. But bro, you got to look at that thing, man. And I get it. Like I said, if he like it, I love it.
Right.
I'm not gonna be, I live for the comments sometimes because people are such idiots. Like he knew the dimensions of this thing, but they just didn't carve it out and say, "Hey, AI, we're gonna present you with a statue today." Like he knew how big the damn thing was gonna be.
I'm gonna do y'all this. I'm gonna take a picture with the statue because I'm gonna be in Jersey next month. So I can make my way over there and take a picture.
All
with
right.
the statue. I'm 6'1".
Do that.
We can just relate.
Right.
The height.
Okay. Right, and when you do that, we're gonna air the picture on here in the YouTube channel, and check this out. Now, obviously everybody know I stayed in Philly. Now, I got the picture on IG in front of the Rocky statue. That is a statue, and Rocky's a fictional character.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Come on now.
No, I knew it was coming.
This dude wasn't a boxer, but they still respected Sly in that character because he still put the city on. Great movie, all that, great movie franchise from the Rocky movies to the Creed movies. I get it. He didn't box for real, and he got a statue like 9 feet tall, bro. I'm
Hey, man. He said, meanwhile, AI put the whole city on his back, literally.
literally. He changed. You know how like we talked about Cam Newton and his impact, and he was authentically himself, and
AI
he could be
changed the landscape
brash.
of the game.
And AI changed the whole landscape of the game. He was himself. He had the cornrows. He had the
We talking
tattoos.
about
Had the arm
practice.
sleeve. Practice.
We talking
And
about
now,
practice, man.
and hold on, and check this out, and check my man out. It's guys like LeBron, the great stars now, who got more tattoos than Allen Iverson ever had.
He
Shit,
was
they
the
got
front
full
runner.
sleeves, chest
He was the
tattoos,
front
back
runner that
tattoos.
made it acceptable.
But all right, but they didn't kill him for. Well, no, they tried to. They tried. They if AI would have had well, whenever he had like a off night, a little whatever, that's why they could practice. We talking about practice. Cause they tried to rake him through the coals when the man rode up and asked him about that stupid question, and then the practice rent happened. Yeah, they tried him now.
We talking about practice, man.
They tried him.
Not the
That's
game I
remember
love.
love, not the game. What do you say? Not the game I love, not the game I go out and die for.
He says, hey, when you come
Practice.
see me, he said, you see me play, I give it everything I got, right? Right. He's like, but we talking about practice, man.
Practice.
If coach said I wasn't at practice, then that's just what it was. I wasn't at practice, man.
Practice.
Look, and the funny thing about, like, we laugh at that interview, but like he has so much going on in his personal life.
Personal life at the time. Yeah, he did. Yeah,
And
he
people
did.
don't like to factor that in because when we see entertainers, all we see is the entertainment portion. We
Yeah.
sometimes forget that these is really people that's got real life things going on.
Right.
And
Right.
like
Exactly.
they paycheck doesn't make them immune to real life struggles. And people sometimes forget that, yo, like this dude losing friends just like I've lost friends. This
Yeah.
dude is going through, well, he has different type of money issues, but he has money issues. I've had money issues. Like people really forget that these are really just normal human beings that just happen to have not only a talent but a shot to showcase said talent.
Yeah. And they were putting this business out there at the time. People forget. Like we see the commercial now making fun of the practice thing is him, Steph Curry, and Kevin Hart. Like they're making money off of it now. Like you can kind of like, all right, it's funny now. Like what, 20 years later.
But to Rose's
But
part,
remember,
but to Rose's part, it is literally everyone forgets about that. They think it's just entertainment.
Yeah.
They don't look at them as a person.
Right.
At all.
Right. Not at all. It's like, oh, go out there. Like I said, go out there, shoot that ball.
Hey, listen, man, the mob is fickle. It's like the mob is fickle. Hey, it's almost like that scene in Gladiator. He was like, they like go out and you thrust your sword into another man and they applaud you for it. Either way it goes, they will cheer for you one day, and the moment that you get the knife in the chest,
ooh,
the mob is fickle.
Exactly. Hello. Because because my man was going through it. I think that was the thing that Stephen A. Smith was saying on First Take a couple years back, saying that him and Allen Iverson had fallen off. I think he might have been a part of that whole thing because all his business was in the street. He was having issues with his wife. A friend of his passed away. Then somebody went missing. Like he had some real life stuff going on. You know, when your home ain't right,
bro. He was going through things. One of the events that was going on in his life would have been enough to wreck most people.
Yeah.
Marital issues, death of a best friend, something else, somebody else coming up missing. The fact that he even still got out of bed in the morning is a testament all in and of itself.
Bingo.
Because, dude, I'll be the first one to tell you, man. If even if it's a little disagreement, if me and my wife ain't in tune, like I
Woo.
got to get home together because the world
Right.
is gonna do what the world gonna do. Sergeant Reese is gonna
Okay.
be Sergeant Reese. I already know what I'm walking into every day. But when I
Right.
leave that workplace and I
Right.
got to be here, here needs to be good because I'm not fighting a war out there and then coming home and fighting one too.
Ooh.
Home,
Hello. You
home
should have.
always
Boy.
come
You should
first.
have.
I'm just not, bro. Like, because you can sustain that battle, but you can only
Uh-huh.
sustain it for so long.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And even the strongest of people break.
Yeah.
And the problem and the thing what people don't take into account is you never can predict what that break will look like.
Mm.
You never can predict what that break will look like. Some people they're like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna fall off the grid. Some people are like, I'm gonna turn to liquor and drugs. Some people are like, I'm just gonna turn this rope or this gun on myself because I just cannot handle it anymore. And I'll never be an advocate for suicide.
Yeah.
But
I know.
having
We know.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 But having been a part, not a part of, but having known I think I'm up to like 7 people that have committed suicide.
Wow. Ooh.
I know what darkness looks like. I know what those
Mm.
dark places look like. I know how it
Yeah.
feels to be surrounded by 1 million people and still feel like you're by yourself. That's a scary place to be.
Mm.
And just
Yeah.
by the
Mm.
grace of God, I'm glad that I never went any deeper than what I have. But
Mm.
for
Okay.
those who may not have that outlet, for those who may not have those positive or healthy coping mechanisms, what do we do then? We just chalk it up and say, well, on to the next one, I guess. No, like that's human life that you're dealing with. And I'm sorry to go on this rant and like
No.
really
No.
just
No.
have
No.
this
You good?
outpouring,
No. You good, bro?
but yeah, like people really don't understand or they don't take into consideration or they don't have the empathy or even the emotional bandwidth to understand that life is hard. And you're
Yeah.
sitting here mad because he didn't show up to practice.
And his therapy was playing. If he were late or he no showed practice, but he was busting ass and giving 30 points. That was his. I believe. You know. It, I believe that was his outlet. So being on that court.
Of
So
course it was.
for yeah. So now you want to get on practice and stuff like that. Yeah, it was one of those moments, and for a moment like that, a moment where, regardless of some idiot reporter, but just having a city be behind him, and now, like we said, now it's 20 years removed from it. Now you can joke about it and make a commercial of it with Kevin Hart and all that stuff. A Philly native, of course. Now you can make the jokes. Now you can bring a little light to it. But he was dead serious at the time. So with all that going on, I know he knew what it was gonna look like. But come on, y'all. That statue had to be bigger than that. He did too much. He'd been through too much
I
with that
think
city,
we
that
I think
organization.
we wanted the statue to be bigger than that.
I
Like
know I
AI,
did. I'm
no,
like,
seriously, AI might have been cool with it, like you say.
yeah, I'm pretty sure he
Like they
was.
lay out the blueprint and say, hey, this is what we're
Yeah.
working with. So he okayed it, but I guess because of what
Yeah.
he meant to us and what we think that he meant to the game and the city of
Yeah.
Philly, we feel
Yeah.
like that statue should have been so much more than what it was. But at the end of the day, if AI cool with it, I'm cool with it too.
I'm cool with it. If he like it, I love it.
I'm still
Bro,
gonna take a picture
you
with
gotta
it
see
though.
that picture.
I'm still gonna
Yeah,
take
yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
picture with it though.
Go to the go over there to the facility or at the stadium or whatever, and Get the picture.
I'll
We'll
find it.
have the picture
I'm only
right
gonna
here.
be fucking like hour or two away.
Yeah, I know. Bro, I lived in that area. Jersey's a hop, skip, and a jump from Philly. It's a hop, skip, and a jump. I've been in New Jersey. I know. Yeah, New Jersey, Delaware is bro from Philadelphia is right there. Trust
Shit,
me.
I could throw
It's
a
like a
rock from
45-minute
Jersey to
drive
Delaware.
depending on where you
I could
go.
just go yeet.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's really not hard to get
Yeah,
around in
you
that
throw a
area,
rock
bro.
in it.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah. Huh?
No, I would say it's really not hard to get around in that area, is it?
Bro,
Nah,
it's literally like,
y'all got the train systems that fucking run damn near 24 hours. Shit.
yeah, yep, yep.
Shit, I have a rental car. I can fucking drive there.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Depending on where you are, it's like an hour. Depending on it, just obviously like anywhere where you're trying to go to. But if you go from a state line to the city line, if the traffic moving, you be there 45 minutes.
Enough said.
Yeah, yeah.
Enough said.
Oh yeah, you be in there. So so I want to get a little messy, oh man, this will hit my desk. I was trying to get my homegirl to come on because I did want a female perspective on it, but screw it. Hey, it's us. I don't give a shit. It's us. So K Michelle, the singer, the Love and Hip Hop lady, she said she does not feel, this is a direct quote, she does not feel protected when her man cries in front of her. What they want from us, man? Y'all look, y'all too married. See, I'm still out here in this cesspool. What they want from me? What they want? What they want?
Eddie B, I'm gonna let you run with this one first, man, because if I step on this
I was about to
soapbox,
ask
it's gonna be a while. I'm gonna step on it for a while.
All right.
What they want?
So I'm gonna say this. Us as men,
All right.
no shit. We always gotta be strong. Gotta protect. But
Yes.
us as men, we are still vulnerable and weak. And if we cry in front of you as a woman, that means we trust you and we care about you.
Yes.
But if we do cry, 9 times out of 10, we ain't gonna do it in front of you. We gonna let it out and come back strong. I know. Jesus fuck. I'm saying, if we trust you and we care about you,
Yeah.
we will cry in front of you from time to time. Not all the time.
No, not
Not all the
No,
time.
no. Ain't nobody gonna be no crybaby. No, hell no.
No.
Whoa.
No.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point. The point is, we trust the woman enough to make ourselves vulnerable at that point. But we aren't always gonna fucking do it.
Right. Okay. I was dating a girl a few years ago. Matter of fact, before I moved down to Florida, right? And a good friend of mine had passed away. And I had known this dude from the sandbox. Literally, like I was 8, he was 7 years old. Anybody knows me, I live in a military town. His parents military. They had just moved here. They had just moved over here from Germany, actually. They had came over from Germany, the whole nine. So, of course, he's trying to ingratiate himself, just kid, be playing football, the whole nine. So I knew him that long. He passed away, and I was a wreck. And the girl I was messing with at the time, she was there. She saw me. I was spiraling, and and to make I'm gonna make the story short on this end. So a couple weeks later, she said, "I appreciate you feeling that vulnerable to me, because I ain't no crybaby, So she appreciated it, saying, you must feel this way about me or comfortable that because you could have dealt with this death on your own time, but me be around and have her as a shoulder to lean on and talk to and to cry in front of. Yeah. So now we can't do it no more. See, are they switching up the game? Y'all married, man. I don't know. They switching up the game on your boy? Like they don't appreciate what's going
Look,
on?
that is one person's perspective of it.
But
There's that.
But have you seen these lists? These outrageous lists? You can't take them out here to eat. You can't take them out there for a date. They don't want you to cry. They want you to cry. They don't want you to cry. Then you gotta be a super thug. But then you gotta be a Christian man. You gotta be a God-fearing man. You gotta be
Here's the thing, right?
Yo, you gotta move bricks, have 8 bodies on your resume, but then you gotta be at church service every what? Whoa. I gotta be El Chapo.
Look,
I gotta be moving them things, and then I gotta be at church service. I gotta be at Bible study, church. What? Okay,
bro. I'm gonna say this, and I bet you'll agree with me on this. When you find the one that you can open yourself up to and cry about something when you need to, that's the one you gotta get. Plain and simple.
I can subscribe.
Especially if they are the ones that are like, baby, it's okay. I got you. That's the one you need to be.
bro. I know, boy. I can see the gears turning, man. I know you got something, but I can see the gears, boy. I can hear the gears.
The gears are forever turning. So hear me out on this. This is just my take.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw it out there.
Okay.
All right. First and foremost, for you still being out here kind of finding your way, good luck. First and foremost. All right, good boy. Listen, hey.
Wow, that's crazy.
I say that in a joking manner, but no, I really mean that because
it's a jungle out here.
Hey, look, it's tough.
It's the Serengeti.
Here, it is tough out here, man. First and foremost, I would say to that, before we start taking in or anybody takes in advice from somebody, right? We have to actually think, okay, what gives them the credentials or the certifications to even speak the way that they speak on what they're speaking on? Let's start all the way back from that, right?
All right.
Secondly, people have to understand that just how complex and how much of a wide range and a variety there are in women, there's many multiple versions and levels of what we would call manhood and masculinity, right?
Right.
We as men, I think we play too much into what we think is expected of us, because a lot of what's expected of us isn't even human, it isn't even rational, it isn't even logical.
It was instilled in us, though, and that's why we think like that.
Yeah.
Well, see, to that, okay, it was instilled in us. Is it necessarily because we feel like this is the way that we should live, or are we listening to the advice of what we should be simply for, dare I say, a means to an end?
It's a mix of both. And us as men, all three of us, we have to choose what we decide.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Look, I will tell you this, even at the age of 36, I'll be 37 in May.
Mm-hmm.
My blueprint or my idea of what I should be, it changes. Because the man that I thought I should have been or should be at 26 is not the man that I currently am at 36. So much of life and so much wisdom and so much experience has shifted what my view, or what the view that I want to fit into of manhood and masculinity has shifted. Some things are still, current from
Yeah.
one age to the next, but
Hmm.
it's beneficial and just overall healthy for a man to be able to tailor himself as his life goes. Yes, hold on to some true core values, absolutely.
Of
Oh,
course. Of
But
course.
always.
but the world around us is changing. And a lot
Yeah.
of new things, a lot of different things are being asked of us as men, especially as black men, right?
Hmm.
And we can either stay stuck in the old times and be out here treading water, hoping for the best, or we can adapt to give ourselves a
There's the
better
word.
chance.
There's
That's
the
it.
word,
Adapt or die.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Adapt
bro.
for the chance of survivability, right?
Adaptability is the biggest word in my fucking vocabulary. I swear to God. If you
Yes.
cannot adapt,
Yeah.
fuck off.
Right.
Yeah.
And
You would. Yeah.
and my thing is that at some point in time I have to also realize too who we subscribe to, or what we subscribe to, can be to our benefit or our detriment, right? If I know there's this list out of what men can't do and what a man shouldn't be, and women have this list. As much as I can say that a man could know a lot about a woman, a man could have an idea of what a woman should be or prefer, or more, specifically the woman he wants. There are women who are self-proclaimed world-renowned experts on men.
Oh,
And,
they've been doing that for
and
decades in
right.
the little
But
magazines.
yeah, exactly. Thank you. But in air quotes. But it's like the other half may have a good knowledge base, but neither one of us is experts on the other. We're different for a
Oh, hell
reason.
no.
We're different for a
Mars and
reason.
Venus.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why there's a yin and yang. There's no two yins and there's no two yangs to make a full complete circle. That's why we're different, right?
Okay.
And
Okay. Because I gathered your baseline point. Because the three of us, let's be real, we country as hell,
big
and
facts.
and we were all raised, and we were all raised because we've all known each other for years, and we pretty much seem like, to me, we've all been pretty much been raised with the same male core values: stand up for yourself, protect, provide, be a
Right.
man. But but you hit when you said adapt. That was the key word. That was the word, because this isn't. Well, I ain't gonna go much further than the '80s. I'm just going off men who I admired, stories I was told. But it's a new time. It's okay to share a little bit more, because I know it was a point when men just they kept it in. Now, don't keep those emotions in. Don't give yourself a tummy ache, holding all that stress on your gut.
Trying to tell you.
You have to communicating more, communicating better, bro. Like Eddie, like you said, we ain't talking about we gonna cry all the damn time, but that's your lady. That's your that should be your safe zone,
Exactly. If I
right?
need to
Yeah,
fucking let it out, and that's the only person
right.
I got, fuck,
And
fuck,
and
fuck it
and not
being the only person I got. That's the person I want to let it out to.
and that, but see, and I think that is the point, Ro, you was talking about adapting, because once upon a time that might have been the case, but it's not now. We live in the new time. We're supposed to be, our masculinity
I
should
want
not be
I
threatened.
want to make a
Huh?
I want to make a point real quick. So think about
Okay.
back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, when
Yeah.
men were not allowed to cry, had to be the strong motherfucker.
Right.
How many of those men beat them women?
How many men do what
Beat
now?
their women.
Oh, but
Because
what?
they bottled that shit up.
That's my. It's all in your gut.
You gotta let it out.
Thank you. And that's what I was saying. We had to evolve. We had to evolve and adapt to newer ways of thinking. Nobody said that make you less masculine.
How many times have I said the biggest thing you can ever have in your vocabulary or your resume is adaptability?
Adaptability.
How many times?
Hundreds.
Right.
I was dating a young lady a while ago, and she told me some real profound stuff because I had just come off of doing a work assignment and I had moved, did some moving around and stuff like that. And she was a little bit more stable. I ain't gonna lie, she was more stable financially than I was at the time. And she said, "Yo, I can get you in some areas, right? Like it's some, before I had got my insurance job. You feel me? She said, "Yo, I can hold you down in these areas because you hold it down in your areas as a man. I got your back. I ain't gonna let nothing messed up happen to you. I got your back. I'm gonna fight for you. I ain't gonna let nobody out here talk crazy to you. Man shit." And she said, "But hey, if I need to help you over here, I got you over here." And that's about the evolution. That's what like you hit the adaptability. See, it was a time where your stubbornness might have been like, I don't need your help with nothing. I don't need your help.
Right.
I make it work. Yeah, I made it work. But at the time, it's a part of let her help you a little bit as you help her on your end,
Right.
do your part. That's a part of the new role.
Listen.
Sometimes, and that's what we was talking about. Men, men and women, Venus and Mars, and they got all the little lists, and they be putting the stuff in their little Cosmo magazines, like,
Listen.
bro, like it's yeah.
I want to tell you something. First of all, I don't know if these said women that are such renowned experts are paying attention to what our economy is looking like
They
in the
all
entire
sing.
country. They probably are, but we'll come back to that later. But
Look,
just
they want to. Hey,
given
wait, real quick. I'm gonna let you take off. I'm gonna let you get. I just want to say this. I'm from all the stuff I've seen, and not even just the young girls either. I mean, like older women. I think I hit the nail on the head. They want a rich bum, and I'm gonna explain myself. I'm gonna explain it because Rose looked like you had a lot to get off your chest real quick. I'm gonna explain it.
I'm about to say, no, first of all, given today's times in society, the economy, it's almost necessary to have a partnership. It's
Yeah.
it's almost to that point where it's necessary that both people are contributing to a solid quality of life. It's almost to that
Oh,
point, right?
right. And they don't even want to do 50-50. But
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah,
It just
but
I'm sorry. It's
one
wild out here.
thing, like one thing that really boggles my mind is that,
Okay.
well, it's a few things actually. The main ones that are asking for traditional men have no idea how to be a traditional woman.
Mm.
That's one thing. Two, there are women that's like, oh, I want a man that's hard, that's this, that's that. If that
All
man
right.
has no type of access to I won't say soft, to a more gentler place within himself, if he has to handle every other aspect of his life in a hard, harsh manner, what makes you think you're going to be the exception to the rule?
Yeah, it
And
ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna
and
turn out good for you, baby.
and you're going to need him at some point in time to be compassionate, to be sensitive, to be empathetic.
Mm,
But you're asking for him to never have that, never show that, never exercise that. You're going to mess around and come up short because you're asking something of somebody that never had it to begin with.
man,
I
whew,
hate to
life gonna be rough.
I hate to say it like this. That nigga gonna leave you.
Yeah, somebody gonna leave somebody. Hello,
Like,
somebody gonna leave
yeah,
somebody.
like people need to have the honest conversation. What is it that you really need? Never mind wants. Wants are
No,
fine. Standards are fine. What do
a
you need?
need.
What do you need? What do you need
Yes,
this
a
man to
need.
be? And
Yes.
understand that very few people have that adaptability to where they can swim from water to water and be able to navigate and hit both at an efficient style, right? So if you happen to
Hello.
get the one trick pony who is that's his lane just hard all the time,
It's
and yeah,
it's that's what I'm saying. And that's why I broached that whole thing because it's such a complicated thing. It's hard. Excuse me. It shouldn't be that hard. It's like what your expectations is crazy. Like I said, I think some of them want a rich bum because they want you around, they want all your time, but then you got to have 10 million in the bank. Well, life don't work like that. Or like you said, he got to be super thug. But now, if you want sensitivity out of him, um, don't hold your breath, baby.
right,
Or you want the sensitive guy, but then, well, he won't bust a grape in a fruit fight over here. So I don't feel like he could be a protector. Or like you said, the economy is so crazy, inflation's so crazy. So then, of course, that trickles into a 50-50 debate. That's why I brought up the story about one of my past relationships. Before I had, got some decent money back in my pocket. Yo, she held me down on that. Sometime a lady gonna have to hold. Sometime, look, you just ain't. Sometimes you just don't got it. So the 50-50 proposition that these women are just dumping on.
mhm.
Well, hey, I guess you're gonna be 100% by yourself, because sometimes a brother need a little help,
I was about
just like sometimes a woman need a little
Look,
help.
yeah,
So it's so many different dynamics. It should be
everyone
that.
at some point needs a little help. If
Thank you.
right.
you gonna tell me you don't need no help at any point, I'm gonna call you a fucking liar.
You lying to yourself.
I'm gonna call you
Right.
a fucking liar straight to your face.
Listen,
Excuse me.
you ain't
Yeah.
never needed help a day in your life. Never, ever, never needed help a day in your life.
Right.
All right, cool.
So
Cool.
yeah. So like
Needed
I
help.
said,
My mama's needed help.
I've needed,
yeah.
I needed a
Grandma's
lot of
needed
help.
help. My uncles needed help. My aunties have needed
Right.
help. Fuck
Right.
that. Don't lie to me. If you
Right.
just tell me the fucking straight truth, I got you. That's it. The fuck?
Yeah. And that's and that's what I was saying. Like, and it all stems from, the original point. So crying means I can't protect. That's an idiot. Like I can cry to you one moment, but somebody comes between this, I'm busting his ass the next moment. I can do both. 50-50 proposition about who should, the household and how to. It's like it just seemed like when I heard it, I know it may sound like a hit dog gonna holler, but it's like, dang, like where who's making these rules? Because I'm sorry, I ain't gonna follow all of them.
I look at rules meant to be broken, so I don't give a fuck.
Right, right, and that's right. And that's what, yeah. And I'm a hit, yeah. A hit dog gonna holler, hollering there. How about that? Because because it's like it was a rule this month, then they switched it up, and this new rule this month, then this rule this month, and this rule this month. Now, if we put a list together or some outlandish, oh shoot, some jumped at me, some jumped at me, some jumped at me, but no, but like, hey, some jumped on me, boy, hey, I'm outside, I'm outside, but anyway, yeah, daggone bug or something, but anyway, but if we do rules and they outlandish, and we say, well, women gotta do this 1 month. Then we flip them on. Well, y'all got to be able to do this month. Then flip it on. Y'all got to do this month. Man, y'all might, man. You know what crazy stuff be said about us? That's
man. Look, man, we be all kind of sassy and zesty and every damn thing else, man.
That's the new word. Man, I knew.
Thank you, Eddie. Just whatever.
I knew it was a term I was missing.
Sassy,
and that's the new one. So all right. So now, I guess if you do cry or you do have a little sensitivity and you're trying to share with your old lady, that's a zesty move. That's the new one. That's the new. What's the term? That's the new
catchphrase. Man.
Yeah, it's a gaslight. Yeah. That's what the term that's a new way to gaslight.
I'm sorry for
the gaslight.
I'm sorry for being human. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, so so they gaslight you with that. Yeah, that's the new one. I knew that's that new shit. Yeah. Zesty. Like, wow, really? I'm more man than you ever had. In the one moment I show a sign, a crack in a chink, a crack in the armor, you be zesty.
Hey.
Oh man, it's crazy.
Hey, to the garbage you go, man. Out of there.
Oh man. Man, we done hit the list, y'all. Hey, unless y'all got something else to add, man.
I got one.
Okay.
One. Random
all right.
Shit I saw right before we got on. So this motherfucker in Iowa who was on a life sentence fucking died and got resuscitated back to life and tried to claim, hey, I did my life sentence because I died. I don't know if he got off yet, but that's just something to think about.
I'm stumped. I did my life sentence. I'm stumped.
We can't
wait, it was
this shit up.
Iowa. It was Iowa, you say, right?
In Iowa.
That's why it's Iowa.
Hold the fuck up. I'll send it to y'all, but nah, this motherfucker in Iowa was on death row, and he lived his life sentence, died, and got resuscitated back to life, and tried to claim to the court, hey, I lived my life sentence. Let me out.
You know what?
Oh man,
a part of me really wants to see how this pans out. Just for the shits
I got it.
Just for the shits and gigs, I want to see
that
how this
logic is.
Is he wrong?
Is he wrong? He ain't right. He's not wrong.
Listen,
he died and came back to life.
Back to life. So that, yeah, you gotta sit. You know what? How about this? We're gonna keep tabs of this. We gotta see how this play out.
What the fuck? What? We watching this like fucking shit.
Man, listen.
The fuck?
Wow.
That's something to think.
I got nothing.
Yeah, hey, yeah. You know what? We gotta keep a tab. Yeah, we gotta keep tabs on this whole situation,
Right.
and we gonna keep updating. He's not wrong though. I'm flabbergasted. I'm beside myself.
I am befuddled. You hear me?
I'm
All right.
I'm out. I'm full. I can't even, bro. That is the end all be all of loopholes. If he get off on that, everybody like, bro, hey, you got to resuscitate me now. You gotta bring me back, man. Boy,
Hey, it's finna be it's finna be choke holes for everybody.
Hey,
Yo, give me about 25 minutes. I'm gonna find all this shit out. Watch.
okay,
God damn.
okay. Oh man, hey, that's a hell of a way to go out, y'all.
I'll send you
That's a hell of a way to go out. I'm like I said, I'm stumped. I'm beside my. I don't know. Wow.
Hey, you want to talk about a loophole? That's a loophole, right?
That would be, man. If that goes through, that would be the definition of loophole. Every time you look up that word, you Google that word,
You'll see his face.
you gonna see him, the master of all loopholes. If he beats that case on that dumb shit, I'm loophole man or whatever.
Hey man.
Every Google search,
Hey dog.
this man will go down in history, and they know it.
Oh, that motherfucker beat that.
Listen.
Oh man, hey.
Yeah, I know the movie Highlander.
No more faith in the court system after that one.
Look, oh,
No more.
what little faith we got in it now? What that little 2-3%? You might have toss that thing out the window, boot it, kick it, it's gone. Hey, but man, we got to end on that one. Hey, everybody who tuned in to the live and checked us out and had comments, I thank you all. We all thank you all, and you will be able to see this and watch this back on the YouTube channel. It's gonna be in the caption and the description on IG. So hey, y'all got anything? We out?
We out.
All right. Love talking to y'all. All right.